Hi and welcome back to the Pike Homestead and the Building Eden series. So today I want to talk to you about our garden. So what our plans are, how we're going to go about it, and what we're going to do. So these are all our seeds that we'll be planting in the garden. So these are all our vegetable seeds. So we got corn, tomatoes, carrots, broccoli, onions, chard, kale, spinach, different tomatoes, celeries, melons, cucumbers, soybeans, wheat. We've got some lettuce, we've got some radishes, and we've got some herbs and some beans. If you're interested in knowing all the seeds we got, you will be able to see those in the video. I'll link at the end here of our seed unboxing as well, okay? So we have a lot of seeds, but we don't have a lot of space to just start germinating them all from the beginning. So we've really had to decide what's going to go in the ground, what will actually have time to at least grow before the end of our season. Up here in the north, we have like 4 months that we can technically grow in. So we've got to really time everything really well and really pick what actually needs the seeding before spring arrives to get the best kind of yield for ourselves. We also were trying to decide if we wanted to do a market garden or just grow for ourselves, and we ended up saying we're going to grow for ourselves, but grow a little extra so we can sell at market if we want to, if everything grows well. We've never grown here. We're starting straight in fresh soil, right, what's already here, just to see what happens. And we're also growing things that aren't necessarily for our zone because we want to just try it out, throw everything in the ground and see how it goes. It's the first year and we're not going to have the greenhouse to use that we want to be able to use, so because we just don't have the money to buy that at the moment, and we can't set that up in time to do that. These are things we should have done in the fall, but we were busy moving in at that time. So for now, we're working with what we got, and we're getting some trays and things from West Coast Seeds, and going to get those here so we can at least start germinating things like tomatoes and peppers and some other little bits and pieces as well. We are following the guide of the Market Gardener. Now, you'll see here they have a lot of plants, so we're going to follow this in the way of the seed beds, seed spacing, and size. If you haven't read this book, we highly recommend it. It's really good. And we took most of our planting sizes and everything from his book as well, as a guideline of where to start, because you need to start somewhere. We've only ever really planted in pots, so to plant in a whole yard space that's going to cover quite a lot of footage, we really just want to see what happens, and this year is our experiment year to see how it goes and tweak it as we need to. So now that we know what seeds we're getting and we know kind of how they're going to be planted and what the sizes are, I needed to put them into a worksheet so that I could visualize it a bit better than just a whole bunch of random information in my head. So you'll see here I have the plant's name and everything that we're growing in this little line here. So I've got them color coded to what they can be grown with and close vicinity of and kind of where we're going to be putting them. And then we have how many rows per bed that we're going to be doing and how many beds we want to grow of these items. So well, for the most part it's going to be one, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, then this is what we're going to be, which ones actually need to be started in a pot versus which don't. Average kind of price that these sell for, and then when we need to start them indoors and when we plan to plant them outdoors. Now remember, we're in zone 3 and our last frost date can be anywhere between May 15th and June 15th, so we got to keep that in mind. We've got the number of flats we need and everything else as well. So yeah, this is a nice little chart if you're interested in kind of knowing, like, see, I've put how many seeds we have, how many seeds I want for ourselves, how many seeds we want for the market, how many seeds to plant, how long it's going to take to mature as well, and how many rows we get, how many seeds per row we need in each bed as well. So if you're interested in kind of how I kind of put that together or anything, I can look into kind of putting one together for you guys. Just let me know in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in, and I'll work on getting a whole seed planting guide up for you, so you can fill it in and use it too. Yeah, so now that we know that, it's just getting it done. And really the next step now is waiting for all this snow to melt so we can get in there and dig up the dirt and get rid of all that grass that's on the top of it right now, and then start planting our stuff. And we're super excited. We're going to be growing vegetables, we're going to be growing some fruit, we're going to be growing beans, we're going to also be growing some wheat, and we're also be growing soy so that we can make our milk and our tofu as well. So there's a lot of things coming through that I hope you guys will come along. We're growing amaranth, and to see how that grows up here. It is out of zone, but I think I can make it work. I'm hoping so anyway, so we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to plant it and see what happens. And yeah, we'll go from there. We're going to grow sunflowers as well. But yeah, that's our little seed plan and how we're going to kind of go about doing that and getting that out into the garden. And I am so excited for the snow to melt so we can get started and start planting those seeds. So as we kind of go along, I'll show you each step as we go. But I just wanted to share that quick little we've kind of planned what we're putting in, and we're looking forward to getting started. So we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.